So the Prophet ﷺ said, what would you want me to do? He says, I want you to go outside and split the moon in half. These people are calling you, the kuffar of Makkah are calling you a magician, a jadugar, person who does black magic, na'uzubillah. I know that the black magic of a person can affect the community on the ground. It will not affect the asman. You are a Nabi of Allah, then split the moon in half. Allahu Akbar. The Prophet ﷺ said, come out. And Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu is gawah of this. He stood upon the mountaintop with one ishara, split the moon in half. One went to Maghrib, one went to Mashriq. Enough gap that Ghar-e Hira can be seen. And he says, do you want this to stay like this until Qiyamah, or do you want me to join them back? At this time when they're walking towards this mountain, Abu Jahl put his head down. And his nephew said to him, Abu Jahl, why is your face bigda kyun hai? He said, you don't know this man Muhammad. If he says he's going to split the moon, then he's going to split the moon. Habib Yamani was not done yet. He said, Nabi is that individual that can tell what's in the heart. Tell me what I'm thinking in my heart. What am I feeling in my heart? Salatu wassalam says, in Yemen, you have a daughter who cannot walk, who cannot lift her arms. She is handicapped. She is blind. You want me to make dua to Allah to give her shifa. Go. With the grace of Allah, Allah has granted her shifa in Yemen. Yemeni shocked. And he said, I bear witness. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. He made his way back to Yemen. Went to his door, knocked on the door of his house. The awaz came from the Gungi daughter, the one who could not speak, and said, Abbajan, I'm coming. Walking towards the daughter, opened the door. And Habib Yemeni saw his daughter, and said, Beti, oh my daughter, how did this happen? He says, I don't know. All I remember that everybody was screaming. Couple nights, people were screaming that the moon has been split in half. I could not see, oh my father. But all I remember that it was night. I fell asleep, and this beautiful man came to me. And he came to me and put his hand upon my head. And he says that I have given you now shifa. That you will now, when you wake up, you'll be able to walk. You'll be able to lift your hand. You'll be able to see. By the grace of Allah, I read the shahada in his hand. And when I woke up, I was able to walk, run. I was able to touch. I was able to feel. And I was able to see. Yemenis cried. He said, oh my beloved daughter, khush naseeb am I. How khush naseeb am I that the person you are speaking about, I gave my hand in his hand in Makkah Mukarramah. She says now, oh Abbajan, you are not khush naseeb. I am khush naseeb. You went to Makkah, became a Muslim under the hand of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I am khush naseeb because Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to my house and I did bay'ah on his hand.